4 years I'm on Makwaba Shoko counseling time with counselor D.Y. Donkoh. Papa, and then yes, you besties. Relationship. Now, in some me I cause you know Obi Baka says so does it mean we shouldn't have opposite gender and I say opposite sex no as friends? Enti yensha se yen describe who bestie is.
Okay.
And sana obi akwa koma clarification and definition foforo. Na akofa nsensem bebre aba nti yen nyina yen hu ba bia bestie ne nama. Na fe ye hu. Say when people are in love, is it right or wrong for partners no? Should they have besties?
Okay. Now there is no right or wrong answer to this question. There is no right or wrong answer to this. So either somebody is going to think to say you're wrong, or somebody is going to think to say you're right. There's no straight answer to that.
Right.
But I wrote few things here. I said there is no right or wrong answer to this question, as it depends on an individual beliefs.
Okay.
Number one, values and circumstances. Me, I mean, say it's wrong to have a bestie. So we have a bar, no bestie, a bema.
Right.
Me, I mean, say it is wrong. Say bema, wa then wa bar as bestie.
Okay.
But answer you become wrong or good, you know. We need to look at the values. We need to look at the beliefs and also the circumstances. So the beliefs has to do with any partner or for bestie na journey at the same.
Okay.
Dia na wona adwin mu a ma na kofa eye be ma no wo fa oba bestie eye oba no so fa be ma bestie adwene ne te say the gidi e wo ho te say the etosu me the values obu relationship ne say wo kono na the gidi e wo mu ne fa pem ne say ntia me fa na adamfo.
Okay.
And as circumstances they na esi ntia wo pre no wo fa oba na be ma adamfo e wa mara wa wade ana wo bi a wo be wade no se me pese me ama wade be ma no because fa wo bad and for some bestia I need to open up to my partner for my partner to trust me first of all and understand the reason why I want to go and take a lady opposite sex as my bestie. Once there are no transparency and somebody start hiding something, then it tells you that hey, something is wrong. We cannot trust their besties. Why do you have a friend I know nothing about? What are you hiding? I had a friend I have known for like 20 years.
Okay.
When I met my wife and I wanted to marry, I had to introduce my fiancée then to my bestie friend that Vig, asume si na meshiani. We na me pesa me wade no because she knew her. Se minya di sie no a adwe tiko de me be wade no ana de ma wade no be dwene se ade na asume si adam fofo mo wi da bia odi sie me de na ekoso. And the na so fa so ne se me ya yiri no me yekun na me nim wadam fo potin bi. Minimum na wofo ni bi ba we de bia adi sie me. What is happening and what is going on between the two of you? That is why I have to talk about beliefs, values and circumstances.
Okay.
Eti botaya e ma wode ni nante ye one ni nante monam no eno na ebe kire say it is just bestie or it goes beyond bestie. Now you were talking about definition of bestie. A bestie is a term used to refer to a close friend or someone you consider as your closest companion.
Okay.
It is like having a special bond with someone you trust and have a lot of fun with. That is a bestie. And so then we have to define boundaries between us. So we talk.
Okay.
We are very close. We can discuss everything, but there's a boundary between us. That we set between us that, hey, now before you're close, we talk about almost everything, but also it is not everything we can discuss. And even though you're a bestie, I cannot come and share the nakedness of my husband with you. Boundaries. You're besties, but I cannot come and share the nakedness of my wife with you. But you're besties. Barriers. Once that barrier is broken, cobra sabem. And that is why in today's world, people can say that bestie dia mempene, bestie dia mempene. And yes, any pampinu, nanka, yes, you know, God wants relationships.
Right.
God accepts friendship. And God wants to see us being connected to one another. And then, you know, your boy home come your dear, nyame krapa down for look at Jonathan and David, look through the Bible. See, there were people who were friends, nyame penisa, but there's something wrong with our friendship today. We do friendship based on a lot of reasons that cannot be defined. Ebini said, "Oh yeah, me bestie nechi then the war." It is a yiri suro kun bestie, a kun suro ne yiri bestie. Why? Because a bestie dear, neso so ma grow dear, at is a kun yere. No boundaries. Eti agura me yiri di. Me yiri suni obifufrodi. So for example, messages are me yiri sending mommy. The same messages is going to so-called bestie. Wrong. No boundaries. Messages are me yiri SSano. Some message ni come so-called bestie. Wrong. No boundaries. Once that boundary is broken, it means that we've gone overboard. It is no more a bestie. This is friends with benefits.
Okay.
You are graduating. It's a say. You are home also, home be why. So what you are a shoulder I can cry on. Let's not sit here and pretend that besties are sleeping with their opposite counters. In the name of my bestie. Why? Because values, beliefs, and circumstances are changing the story. Was me bestie bon combo. Bestie is taking advantage over the emotions of the wife.
True.
Not another. Now the sad thing is that a lot of people cannot guide their emotions. It once the other party that happens to be the man or the woman feels like that I'm not treated the way I should have been treated. They start counting on the besties. Say bestie no yen me da. One me kasa ubume. Or brand hoase. One me kasa di segu nechi. Like MF, but we couldn't do a tiame.
Right.
On me can say, may you do me, but look at my bestie, on me cassa breaks. Mamika be mean chill. Many of Valerie and Namoa, not and waka matadi, ma obey me intino. Utimi catch them said, D why don't quay, Kawatadi and welcome. Dear Wajina, China, one man, Ojina was at Tadia F. T-shirt here, kama. Nice. It's answer one man. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to tell you that once you are close to me as my wife, my husband, definitely you're going to see my faults, my weakness, and there are things you will not surely like about me. It is not everything you'll be pleased with about me. But your dear children will on what crock me. Or mommy feel it to say we are singing or special. Oh, bear one so and one so I and so sometimes when you are not too close to people, you are tempted to think that your husband or your wife is the baddest. Only for you to know that, hey, son woman kuramoye, now obey will be in the Sunday dear crade, and ya wokeke in our kemo, petroni crazy in.
My God.
So I am trying to sit here to say that having a bestie can be wrong or can be good based on beliefs, values, and then also circumstances. So having a bestie is not the issue. The problem is, what do we do with our besties? What do we share with our besties? And what are some of the things do we tell them? For example, Bikumbema, a shorts. Bikumbema, empower ye. Then in the name of bestie, I go to my bestie, Obanu, or Kwanadam for Bema or bestie, opposite sex. I say, look at how close you are. Ujam, the Bema is short pa. I say, oh wow, Charlie, wow. No, Bema was oh short to the Obebre. Obebre. Now my bon come level B. No, catch you say, maybe the mini about Jawdo and be best into maybe the end there wow. Maybe them be power. I'm telling you, remember fire my Tibet. Look at that level. In the name of bestie.
It's not a healthy
no, it's not a healthy conversation. Yeah, coffee. Now also say, yeah, also about now. What can they do? Could the guy and say, into what you're only that say, like a good one per one. Also, know you good boy, you good too much. I say, any can be come the match why papa. Come in with dear mouth crowd, like cow, you know. So that is not healthy. It's so boundaries are broken. So what is bestie? So it means that we don't have restrictions. Something is broken. We've gone overboard.
Right.
So bestie way or your cobra. Then it is turning out that very soon you see these two so-called besties having sex. I've missed you. I feel honey. Can I see you? Can I hug you? I miss our hug. When I hugged you yesterday, like that 30 minutes, I was relieved. Like something like, I don't know, but I think your hug is the best. You know, you are sick. You are going far. So, for example, I'm just saying that I know pay me no near what contact you.
Right.
Say your bestie.
Right.
Right. So, for me, oh yeah, me and I may can't check me bestie or bar. So, I know pay me no near bar you. That is all. No Saturday, I'm see on Jensen 2 days. I'm cooking or 2 full mammy. You them to my chum comes and make a calm again. No, that was so told. No, you are going to say, about we are I wish I have you. Like men like you are not common. Sometimes I'm sure them say, hey, you too much. Say now we pound. I wish I'm the one. Like the way I would treat you. No. Intention such. So something is wrong. So now my bestie is actually showing interest in me. Gradually. This is graduating from bestie to something else.
Okay.
So gradually when emotions are not restricted, we don't set boundaries for emotions. Most often it turns out to be kisses. From kisses to hugs. From hug. Now, quiet to say, and yes, sexually, I'm going to be there for you. Friends will benefit. Whenever you feel for sex, I'm here for you. You are here for me. By the way, you remember we can marry. And let me tell you this to your surprise. Study has proven today that married couples cheat more than even the singles.
Hey, Papa.
We don't sit here to scare the youth from getting married.
Right.
But we are telling them the truth. That also what they are here. The reason is in the name of you are my bestie.
Right.
Many that also you are my bestie. Like a lot of people are taking the opposite sex for granted. Once they see that there is a vacuum emotionally, they want to be the one to fill the vacuum. Sexual satisfaction. Emotional satisfaction. They want to be there for you. And while they are there, you need to understand. Obu okra one plan is can sex. Obu yana bestie in another. I say no, I'm sorry. I say no, me too, I'm sorry. Like I don't even know. But like me like I wish I met you earlier on. And so now what? Because the way your husband treats you, the way your wife treats you, I don't think you deserve that. So is bestie wrong or right? I sit here to say that in my world today, it is wrong. The reason is simple. Our world today, the people we have in our generation, 99%, they can't control their emotions and they do not know how to set boundaries. For somebody, it can be right for them.
Right.
And they don't care. They can actually keep this bestie the rest of their lives since they came from heaven. But because I was born by a mother on earth, and my father is dead and gone, and I'm living with human beings, I sit in my chair to say no. I personally will not entertain that. Because the people we have today, so when you try to try to control emotions, that guy cannot.
Wow.
So who could control emotions? That lady might not be able to do it. So then it ends up that temptation they show the team. Now here is one baba my dear better see. So in the name of bestie close to your wife, bestie close to your husband, but you dear. Let me open it up. And it is happening. It's common now. And you want our year was so called friend. But on that. Friend is who and when you could do. Hello, Obani. Let's say. No answer for Nagunta. I can tell you more.
Now, Oba, what the for? What day?
No, now, what say I cannot know? Now, the conscience of men.
As at 8 p.m., you are calling another man to do you what?
So, the first thing, before you go into this bestie, you need to do is to do this. Take honest stock of yourself to see if you can handle it.
Okay.
Take honest stock of your you can control your emotions. And can you control the opposite sex? If it is yes, we give you the opportunity. If it is no, don't there because emotions grow. The more value me know what me know nam ye bon kobo ye koba. If we don't guide our emotions, it grows. See, whoever you cause most often, you miss the person.
It's true.
Oh, please.
Consistently, when you
may say you miss the person. That one thing in can.
No friend.
That one thing in can now yare.
On your day.
That one thing because Ekojo. It was an out. 2 days I've not from you. So now I'm busy. Say why you busy? A people crowd go to the extent that suddenly they turn out to become jealous. And to most of our question was some question. So gay Valerie na ne twempore tu nyamere kra mame. Also no stop that. No it is sir. Also no it is sir. What you cause sir? Why you cause sir? Na again why you lucky penya sem bia ka ubemu. Ka me show na me wa dapa na ka so this. And I'm telling these things are happening. I'm being real. So before you go into this so-called bestie, take a stock of yourself. Find out, look at yourself. Can I handle my emotions? Bema not hage me. Every my peg or my phone. Can I be true? Be then my baby jam and what on lenge. Amanana. And I'm making you can say, we are besties. Don't go there. This place is for my husband alone. This hug is for my husband alone. We can talk about everything, but some things we don't go. Please. Right. Can I, if I take stock and I realize that emotionally I am too vulnerable, I can't. Bestie, ko. To be new is me to be your bestie, mempe. The other minute your bestie will come bruchiri on my bye. Yet ye, they are coming. So look at this. Even if me, I have a bestie lady and I can't control my emotions because I'm weak, this other bestie is very strong emotionally. Can say no. So no in that me kwa obeka no bro but who ya want the bestie there. Okay, yes I say it was yes long time. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
so if the other party cannot control his emotions, then trouble has come. There is no need for you the bestie. So take stock of yourself. The next thing you need to do is to do this. Please don't allow influence in society to make you feel tempted. Don't allow influence of this society. Obia yebi. Now no matter for me correct as so no guy began here the best friend. Like emotional when or you empty a guy and satisfying. In what way? Yeah.
It has become a
we are oba. Now oba my bestie. Omo the language of a man say. Like ukun tete wa. Oye be meant. Oti mema no. Our chemistry no. Oti asie. Eti bestie in baby oko new. It was suddenly. Eti who of you not challenges back in your marriage.
The first
and there will be challenges. You see, this generation, we like the term marriage. We want to see rings on our finger, but we want to run away from challenges in marriage. And that is why we can't stay in marriages. Divorce rate is increasing because our but we don't know that the thing it comes with challenges.
Right.
Hello, can I see you, Kajo? Where are you? Also, why are you sad? No, I can't say it on the phone.
Right.
When I see you, I will tell you everything. Also, what's happening? Also, please, I beg you. Oh, when I see you, also, so where can we meet? And remember that most besties, some of them don't work. So they actually have time for you. And don't compare somebody who's not working with your husband who is working with the government. And you know husband yanto kwendra no. Weja okwa adwuma akoya ne ni national service we onya adwuma ye no your bestie. To only adwuma ye your friend no aba. So the guy is there for me like he's been there like you can count on him like just a phone call away. Na obaba no ne besi ahwe nkomo no nyina no ma hye down behia no mu hia. So what was happening this week? I realized that your voice, what's happening? What's that issue? One way in handkerchief. What the people with mama besi.
Mama handkerchief.
Somewhere video they be back.
Oh my God.
Experience from people's. Now one more handkerchief. No the people with na or crocro. So what is it? Sit down. And the practical near you. Sit down. No, sit down. What's the problem? Fasabra. What's the problem? What's the problem?
Nana.
Yes.
Can you imagine?
Relax and talk. Relax. You know how much I've been there for. You know I love you so much. Pacho, baby, I love you so much. Who you should text me? I know what about starting from baby bestie. Ghana bestie na make no say me. Ghana bestie. Only wicked.
Like school fees that's seven. And be
relax. It's kind. Now, Bessie said, okay, it's kind. That's what we cheer. Oh, let's have this here. Scania
2000. And oh, yeah, and I make a choice. School. Yes, be
take your time and talk to me. Baby, take your time. Babe, take your time. Baby, too.
Yeah, Emmy.
Jamison. Now, make it also some crab you bonity. I saw you. But see, you're wicked when I come out of the abundance of the heart.
The mouth.
The issues of heart. No.
My God.
So sweet.
Just say what?
Yes.
The
Bible says that the heart is wicked, desperately wicked above all things. Guide your heart. So the kind of besties we have today, they are killers. At the media, I will sit here and be clapping my hands as a software, be jumping around. Me, I don't like bestie. I personally, I don't like bestie. Because maybe my strength may not be able to prevail in the days of adversity. So I may not. I don't know who I'm talking to. Possibly the one I'm talking to is very anointed, like Samson. But wait, you travel near to a near. So I speak in parables to tell everybody watching me that number one, take stock of your strength.
Take stock of your strength.
If your strength
honest checks.
Do
your emotions.
Check and don't allow society to influence you. That OBIS Remember, I'm telling you. You don't even look like Sobi Awawu 5. Or no, so Fuadua. Okay? Who's Fuadua? Fuadua. You don't even look like Obi Awawu 5. If you're telling me now, yes, you are too precious. I'm telling you. Sometimes when I look at my wife and I look at you, you come to, I go like, I wish I'm the one who has you and your husband has my wife. Like, I think we were meant to be. Like, yeah. Because trust me, and now Kujao and I come wado. Because you're so far to me wado. Or show me so Jaisani and Casames. Or trust me, as you are a fool. Or you were fool. Now the jam crown 1 would 5 grand.
Or her food than I asked.
We're free a flat or what food.
Flat. What
would you say? How to a funya flat? A radical. See, a show motivational speaker.
Papa, bestie.
So, bestie, me, I will not sit here to tell you that is good. And the kind of friends we have in the name of besties, they don't fear God. They don't fear God. So let's understand that, yes, it can work.
Yes.
Depending on who we are dealing with.
Right.
But I sit here to say, the people I have around my generation, I fear them. I fear them. It might not work. Because the things they discuss can even kill.
Right.
And so, number one, I said, take honest stock of yourself.
Most important.
Be careful about your interactions, the things you discuss. If you think that you cannot meet him or her and discuss you, but you have to discuss them, don't go.
If the conversation has to do with your partner,
don't.
Not just say, you failed.
Said the entire be best in here, me. And you want,
sir.
It can be bound Chenya. Listen, my yemiku. You address bestie, you address my issue. It has to do with a personal issue. We don't go here.
Right.
So I will ask now bestie a question. I want to know that how many times a week. What has it got to do with our bestie? And then because you are too weak mentally and emotionally, now so I started. No, I say to bestie who's a weak man on that one.
1.5 times a week.
I mean, Bema was now trust me. I'm best make a job, but because you are my bestie and I promise you, I will never lie to you. Let me tell you the truth. And you're not sure what I know. Me, I'm sure. It's bestie who ubuno woman on the SWAT. And some of the besties can also make an attempt to provide. Bestie Bema and the bestie will provide them. Obana na Bema no. Then at the end of the day, all partner no, you see them less. True. And then you hyper the so-called bestie.
Right.
And some of the people are more exes in your besties. How can your ex become your bestie? I personally sitting here, I will say no to it. How can your your ex become your bestie, and then you still discuss your marriage. And then the husband can be watching and say, oh, me be trusting the power, the bestie and the ex, but there's nothing going on. It is no. My generation today don't understand who a bestie is. So we can have fun, but what fun is that fun? We can talk, but what talk is that? What are we talking about? What are we discussing? Imagine we have besties that can pray and fast together. Wow. We can discuss matters that will enhance our marriages. Bestie be to me lenke obi yere man na dan for guy. Yeah. Say Charlie. Me de my unu abema. Ope madam for guy be pew. First day you share we yin asem. Oso wo ye ne f. And I'm so 5 for no hu krada. Bo say sister trim ye ne de. Wow. To do fie na ni ko ye jense mun na fa de ni so. So wow. I think say guy no hu se ma 5 for. Me fu so no pe. You understand? Okay, linking. You're linking you. Besties are linking wives and husbands to other people, especially bestie.
Why are
men man they want bestie man? They are linking other girls who are their friends to their husband, somebody's husband. So pe sempa, but you don't treat me. So relax. Well, madam will be your friend Araba, or Tadi. Can you good? For me in the national service. I'm first the pro page and say and one of them say no say was a win for baba. Was a sound. Bema no say no my na la baba no me share baba. Enti bestie me madam for banner link me madam for ba in the name of who say be bestie to me dwen ho. When in to me ma oba or say wa de. And how can this one be this is a negative bestie. Listen, you become a bestie to lift, not to kill.
Okay.
Besties want the best of their partner. I mean, whoever they are bestie to, but they link them for good promotion, businesses, according to new opportunities, but they don't kill. So once you see that your wife has a guy friend who is connecting another guy to your wife, now what your wife will say, no, listen, on your say, okay. Mechanical correct. See, what am I Madam like Charles bestie like Madam Charles down him. Charles na also na that guy so per myself. Like na guy so be chat, but I don't even respond. You can look at our WhatsApp. I don't even respond. And was saying, I miss you dear. I miss you no. I look like I'm married. So a lot of relationships are not working in the name of the bestie. So a bestie is like an mediator, a lawyer, somebody who speak for and speak to. Yet, once you have a bestie, that bestie stands between you and your partner.
Okay.
And a bestie, a from a bestie. So bestie is not a normal person. No. It is somebody who can destroy and repair. Let's drive deeper. So anybody who stands between you and your partner has the ability to destroy. Yeti when you before be your bestie, you come before be some partners no. When you call your and who no because what you be your foot to a film bestie in China, if you document ukunda or how. If you know call your no member the face, member the sika, she ye, member oba. Now what the say, a bestie a foot too. Bestie is too for see or you're in your kunya by Yan to Basia, be a fire. It be you could have made the marriage better. Or the relationship better. So I sit here to see that the kind of people we have in our generation, this is how I end. Please, we don't trust them.
Wow.
Yet it can be possible that somebody can have a bestie, but there should be a boundaries set. Nevertheless, I will still not trust the people we have around today because they don't fear God. Thank you.